Action. What's up, people? We're live from Albania. It's an all-new episode of Jeff FM. I'm so excited. I have Mike Majlak with me. He's traveling all around the world. He's a little sick. He's got a bit of a cold, so it's making him a little insecure and a little nervous with some of the thoughts that he's trying to form, but it's okay.
No, those are my intrusive thoughts. Have been getting a lot worse because of the phlegm.
Well, look, we're going to stream this. It's going to be live, so don't say nothing crazy because it's going to be in here.
You can't take it back?
All right, chat. Amara, Crypto Nas. We got Samantha. Hell yeah. All right, I'm not going to acknowledge the chat too much because we're going to be doing this pod. It's been very difficult to get recording. I know we said this was going to be a wild streaming trip, but the second we got out here and we looked up all of our devices, our streaming backpack and stuff, it was not able. It didn't work here. There's only one country that it doesn't work in, and that is Albania. So that's why we decided to come here. And we're going to do a pod because...
Oh, shit.
Bro,
yo, shout out to Big Mike. Hey, Big Mike, for the gifted. 10 gifted. Looks like the first sub goal of the day has just been met. Thank you so much to Hey, Big Mike, who's now the number 1 gifter of the day.
Damn.
Wow, what a great start. Quickly, Cheese Bush, to all of the Albanians watching us right now. We're here in the capital city of Tirana, Albania right now, watching the most glorious sunset. Can we show them the sunset quickly? Maybe we pan to it?
Just slightly
give them a quick,
over.
just quickly like slide it just to watch so they see what we're looking at. Wow. Just give them a quick second of that. Wow.
That's what we're dealing with right now. This is going to change drastically over the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, the light's going to be horrible.
If it looks like we're doing a sketchy night pod in a random Albanian hotel, it's because we are. And I'll explain why we're here in Albania in a sec. Actually, let's get right to that. Why are we in Albania?
Okay, so I was in Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, a little bit of a controversial time to be in the Middle East right now. I found my time there to be very fun, and everything seemed to be okay while I was there. Opening the first ever
talk about what you
1010 burger brick and mortar store. Okay, if you're anywhere in the Arab Emirates, you could actually go to Dubai and you could eat 1010 burger anytime. It's open until very late. That's the first store. We're gonna have 2 more stores opening in LA in June, which I'm very excited about, and we're going to roll it out across the United States. The response in Dubai has been incredible. There's no reason for me to doubt that we have the best burger in Dubai currently. So I was in Dubai. David, the German videographer, was here in Albania. David has always been raving about Albania, the nature, the food, the people, blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. Jeff similarly had a person by the name of Shaban, his best friend of his entire life, also raving about Albania, who was also here at the same time. And so it made sense for me to fly from Athens to Tirana to spend 4 days in the beautiful motherland with this double-headed eagle. And Jeff came out and joined me out here, which has been incredible.
Let me give my backstory now, why I'm actually here. Yes, Mike did ask me to come out here with David. They put this trip together last minute. I've been talking about coming to Albania for the past 20 years. I know I've spoke about this a lot, about how I was raised by Albanians. We were in a gang. It was called K-Mob.
Shout out K-Mob.
Shout out K-Mob. It's not active anymore, but we're still bringing it back, representing. I've heard so many stories about this place. I've seen it in movies, like in Taken, when they kidnapped the daughter, Liam Neeson's daughter. All those gangsters are Albanian.
Oh, yeah. They are, yeah.
These cops are so damn expensive. Would you like to share?
Sure.
And then they kidnap the girls, hold her for ransom. Just real gangster shit, but also very nice people, very hospitable. It's a beautiful culture here. And they keep that culture. Like where we're from, that shit's all gone. There's no culture no more. A friend comes in town to visit, nobody gives a fuck. We just met some of Mike's friends, very popular artists, noisy. I'm not too familiar with a lot of Albanian music, but this guy was so cool. Immediately when I met him, he was showing me videos of him fist fighting all throughout the years on VHS cameras from like 20 years ago, just fist fights in a field in Albania. I was like, this is my kind of guy right here. I love this.
He's a big dog. He's like kind of like the main guy in like the hip hop scene in Albania. Noisy. Plugged us in with his boys. We went out to, where are we? Durrës, which is like a port city outside of Tirana, about 30 minutes. They gave us great food. We had a great time. But we've been all over Albania since we got here. Jeff came and met me in what's called the Green Coast, which is the Albanian Riviera. So it's like comparable to like the blue waters of Greece. I know when you think about Albania, you don't think to yourself, oh, this is somewhere where I want to go on a summer vacation. Well, let me tell you, it was quite beautiful. It was very nice. They have beach resorts, they have parties, they have shisha if that's your thing. And it's been a very delightful trip so far. I've really enjoyed my time here. Doing this stream and podcast at the same time is crazy.
Is it too much?
No, it's fine.
Do you want to see the chat?
Well,
so you could...
no, I have the chat on my phone. The issue is not that. It's that I feel like I'm looking here, but also should I not deliver some of my monologues over to this
No, don't
camera?
even worry about the chat, because this is going to be a pod if I hadn't mentioned that already. So
which one's more important to you, the pod or the stream?
The pod, because...
That's where you make your
I've
money?
given up on streaming. Yeah. Have you seen any clips from me streaming or anything?
Well, then
like
why'd
that?
I just donate all those subs?
It's okay. I'm gonna continue streaming. I love streaming. It's a lot of fun. I'm just at a point in my life where, you know how I always say, like, I don't want to get views. I don't care about getting views. I'm like that more than ever now. I want to hide out on Twitch and just do these streams.
Twitch is
and
a lot
have
of fun.
Yeah.
Stream. I understand why the streamers stream. It's a lot of fun. You get to actually interact with your audience. I stream for quite some time. I have a couple 100,000 followers on my Twitch channel.
We're streaming now. You're back in it.
I love streaming.
I was talking to Mike when I first got here. I was in a bit of a mental crisis, and I was like, yo, he was like, what's wrong with you? You could tell something was up. I was like, I'm just in a mental crisis right now. My career, I don't know what the fuck to do. I just came to Albania because I'm like, you know, let's get a fresh start. Let's just switch things up a little bit. I know I posted stuff on Instagram this week talking about how I'm never going to talk about certain things I talked about in the past, and I'm not, and I feel great about it. A lot of people didn't know, but what were your thoughts on that? You were like, yo, is everything okay with this?
The post you made about
it didn't change the story. Everything still worked out the same, but I just don't have to think about anything ever again. I could go on with my life.
It was more so. It was more. I don't know. Maybe it was more so just like the delivery. I think had some people confused, including me. To be completely honest,
you knew because I talked to you on the side about it, like where I was at in life. I hadn't been talking shit. I hadn't been as angry. Maybe about other shit in life, but just like about everything, like shit talking people. I know people want to see me at beef, just at war for the rest of my life because they might be entertained by that. It's sort of like watching a reality show, like some drama and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it comes to a point where you're just beefing for 5-6 years when nobody is giving you any beef back. It's like I'm just shadowboxing, just fighting myself in the mirror, and nobody's punching me back in the face.
That doesn't sound so bad. You always win.
So now that's why we're here in Albania, because it was the most beef I've ever gotten in my life was with Albanians. I figure now at this point in my life where I'm at peace for once in a long time, I don't like it, so I want more beef. I want new beef. So that's why we came out here with my old gang members, and we're gonna get into some trouble. So with the Snapple bottles, yeah, Shaban's the guy that's been smashing Snapple bottles off people's heads for years. But it's just good. It's been a while since I podcasted with Mike, and we're gonna talk about like just life stuff. How's your bunions? Yeah,
bunions. So I've been asking, and I think can you do polls on Twitch?
Yeah,
like a live poll. Could you do a poll? Do you want us to do a bunion face-off live?
Nah, I'm not doing it.
Well,
I don't even care if they voted.
I know you say that, but I think it would be. So me and Jeff are constantly concerned who has the worst, visibly worse bunions. Mine are pretty bad. Would you do with the socks?
I'll do barefoot. I don't give a fuck.
Let me see yours, and then I'll tell you if yours are worse than mine.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is what we get doing right away. Look at that.
Yours is a little. Oh no, mine's
bro, my feet are horrible.
Dude, did you hear that little insecurity in his throat there?
I've been sick for the past 2 months.
Yo, is anybody who's watching this right now dealing with some phlegm, like a little bit of
I think it's
insecurity.
What is it? Norovirus?
Narcolepsy?
What's the virus that's going around? Hantavirus? I think we have
Hantavirus. Yeah, I think mine are worse. Do yours ever hurt?
Yeah, they hurt after a nice long run.
Listen, I want to cover some major topics today. Okay. If you guys don't know, this Saturday, so I'm going to be flying from tomorrow.
That's not a topic. Let's talk about the bullshit music you've been making me listen to, that damn Drake album. But
and all the people in your audience, because I remember when I tweeted, Drake summer sounds like more fun than a Kendrick summer last year before the summer. You remember this, Pirate? You remember this? And the tweet,
he's clowning you right now.
And the tweet blew up, and everybody was riding Kendrick's dick. and was like, oh my God, this Mike's a cornball at 40, start a family. Now look.
It's not has nothing to do with that.
Stop,
I don't care about Kendrick, that beef. Like, that's fine. All that
Drake
stuff.
dropped
I think
album.
Pusha T destroyed Drake for me.
I love Pusha T.
After
and by the way, I love Kendrick too. But I have been sick and tired of people slandering Drake, okay? Because it was a fun thing to do. You heard Noisy talking about it today. It was a fun thing to do. Everybody wanted to tear the person down, okay? Drake is the fucking king of hip-hop.
What do you like about
Kanye
him?
would even say Drake is the best rapper. Kanye said this. Drake is the best rapper ever. In that many words. Okay, now he just dropped an album.
Drake's whack, Drake sucks, come on,
Doesn't
bro,
matter.
Drake's corny.
It doesn't matter. Dude, there's like, that's like the audience being like, we can breathe underwater, we don't bleed. Like, people can just say whatever they want. I'm just speaking objective facts. He's the most streamed rapper ever. Objective scoreboard facts,
Yeah, that's
bro.
because he makes bullshit radio music for people like you that like to flex and talk about money.
But there's always going to be like a way to debate facts, right? Like somebody would be like, once again, no, humans breathe air. Well, that's just because we live on Earth. And what about humans who might live in another universe or galaxy? Do you know what I'm saying? There's always like a rebuttal to it. Like, oh yeah, like that's because people aren't fish. Like,
no,
you have
everyone
a reason.
forgot they grew up on Drake. I remember that, but yeah, I was 16. I don't like the same music I liked when I was 16. I was a dumb child and I was inspired by that stuff. What's Drake's message? What do you think he wants to get across? What do you think his purpose in life is? Just to brag about money?
Bro, the last song you played for me today was Smack Your Bitch Up.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't ask me about
Change
purpose.
my picture, smack my bitch up.
It's a great song. It's who's it again?
It's Fatboy Slim.
Fatboy Slim from like 1990.
They don't even care about their lyrics. They just say crazy shit.
I hear you. I don't know what Drake's purpose
How's that
is.
song?
I would say
the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. What does that even mean?
The Funk Soul Brother.
But that shit's fire.
Remember Jamiroquai?
Drake's trying too hard writing
Remember
his lyrics.
Jamiroquai? You don't even know who that is.
Book that he's jotting down notes. Oh, that'd be a good lyric. He sees a nice car or some shit. Like, I'm gonna rap about that.
Are you serious? His lyrics are dude, bro. Do you know how many Trip Entendre fantastic lyrics he has in this album? Okay, here's the thing. He dropped 3 albums. I haven't listened to Habibti
Top 3 rappers of all time. Top 3 rappers. Quick. You're thinking too much. Quick.
Drake, Nas.
Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Kanye.
No, Drake, Nas, 50.
50's in there for you?
Yeah, I love 50. I'm not even putting Jay in it. I'm putting Nas over Jay because Nas is just such an amazing lyricist.
What about Young Lean?
Shout out Young Lean, bro. You know, there's a lot of people watching this right now who don't understand. That's the thing, bro. There's so many. You have to understand, bro. We've spent the last 10 years of our lives speaking generally to a little bit of a younger audience. Your audience is actually a little bit old. Your audience is actually a little bit older.
They're too old, honestly.
And mature, so they'll probably side with us on some of the rappers. But you know, some of the people I talk to, and I talk about my favorite rappers, are gonna be like, bro doesn't even have Playboy Cardi on his list.
True.
Bro doesn't have, like, how old is the pirate? How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Somewhere between 22 and 60.
Why do you call the French Cigarette Boy a pirate? Where did that come from?
Where did that come
Don't
from?
know.
Like a pirate?
It fits.
I don't know, but
You know, I was thinking about that last night when you guys were at the casino. I'm gonna start telling people my name's Pirate.
That's a cool.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's a cool nickname, and you sleep like a pirate. You sleep in like half-hour shifts.
Yeah. I'm 21.
Why is that?
You're 21? So, okay, who would your top 3 rappers be?
I don't listen to rap.
Yo, you know what I think he listens to?
your playlist.
No, you know what I think he probably would listen to? His favorite band is probably the Cranberries. Do you know the band the Cranberries?
Yeah.
Well, don't you let it linger.
Yeah,
Let
they
it
are.
linger. Let
They
it.
are
You like the
pretty sick.
Cranberries?
All right, so I want to talk.
Zombie.
I want to blaze through topics because I only know you got like 40 minutes here.
I have time.
UFC, MMA, there's a lot of stuff going back and forth. Your brother Jake Paul just put together a nice card.
Rousey.
How did that go? Did they take a big hit?
I have no idea. Can I, before we even start these topics, I have to tell you, I got to Dubai like 5 days, like a week ago.
Yeah.
Coming out here and being on the flip side of the time zones where the other side of the world is just on a completely different day than you, and you're in a different culture and a different environment, is quite literally one of the greatest breaths of fresh air you can ever. Bro, I haven't talked to any of them. I haven't talked to my manager, my mom, no one in like a week.
Yeah.
It's like you live in a different world.
She'd probably call your mom after. She would like
All right,
that.
I lied. I talked to my mom. But like I haven't talked to manager Jeff. I haven't talked to Tom. I haven't talked to any of them. So when you ask me questions about shit that's going on in America, it's almost like a lot of it I don't see.
Yeah.
I'm too ingrained in the Albanian countryside.
How much would it cost you to live out here for a year? You think you could do 1 year out here?
I'll pay for that to happen. You don't got to pay me. This is sick, bro. It's sick. Do you remember how pretty everything is? It's like
I know. Yeah.
The only issue is the girls. We haven't been able to figure that out.
Well, it's weird here because not like we just go places just looking for girls to fucking hug and kiss everywhere we go. You know, we're going to spend time together, do content. Shaban's here now. It's about to get fucking crazy. Shaban and his cousin are here right now.
She's boys.
Huh?
Oh,
is this disrespectful?
No, we're sitting alongside it. We're sitting alongside. Bro, we clearly did this for respect. She's boys.
Is this all right? She's bush.
She's boys.
Here, respect this flag. Respectfully.
Whoa.
Respectfully put it on.
There we go. Can I sit here?
Yeah. Sit, hop in the middle. What was the sponsor again? What was today's sponsor? Oh, wait, hold on. Ultra pouches. I needed a little nootropic boost. You guys know me and you know I take my brain care health very serious. Ever woke up and immediately needed a nicotine pouch and or a cup of coffee just to feel like a human? Did these things cause anxiety or make you feel on edge and all jittery? Would you catch your heart rate racing out of your chest out of nowhere and it makes your sleep worse? Well, I was doing that too. I would have a bunch of coffee and I would get all hopped up on nicotine pouches before I do a podcast, and then I get on camera and I have a bunch of anxiety. Well, Ultra Pouches partner with leading neuroscientists to design these pouches. They have L-theanine, which is an amino acid promoting calm, energy, and attentiveness. Infinity, a cleaner, smoother energy boost, and caffeine. Alpha GPC, a nootropic for enhanced mental processing, and vitamin B6 and B12. Just good stuff all around for your brain, balance, energy, and mood. And they got great flavors. It's like you popped a nice piece of gum in your mouth without all the addictive chemicals like nicotine and all the stuff that's going to get you hooked. These Ultra pouches are just like a nice, healthy brain vitamin that tastes good, and it'll sort of get rid of your bad habits if you're doing all the bad stuff. Now I feel super sharp, super not on edge, just cool and chill, but my brain is firing off funny jokes and big words. I've been speaking Albanian since I've been here, mostly curses, but still I remember them, and I don't have to go back and ask my Albanian friends over and over again. I just pop an Ultra pouch in and then start running off foreign curse words from memory. Trusted by top athletes, entrepreneurs, and engineers all around the world. With flavors like cool mint, wintergreen, icy and fresh, or a nice tropical, juicy and vibrant flavors. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use code JeffFM to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com for 15% off with code JeffFM. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Thank you, Ultra Pouches. Now let's get back on with the episode. When I was all stressed out and I told Mike, I was like, I'm in a fucking mental crisis. He's like, bro, so am I. My Instagram doesn't get that many likes anymore. I was like, no, you don't get it, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. If I should just start streaming shit, just go hard with streaming. And he's like, why don't you just go into the corporate world? Just go into business. You motherfucker.
It's the logical next step.
I was like an aspiring artist or something. Like, I want to do music, bro. And you're like, yo, why don't you just get a job doing like
Well,
real
you're not
estate or
aspiring.
something?
You're deflated. That's the
So you
opposite. I know. I know that, but I'm saying we already made it once. And then what you do is you evolve into the next step, which is creating lifelong longevity through business maneuvers.
Yeah.
We're not just going to be able to create content for the rest of my lives. I said something that we left off on. I want to make sure I handle it.
Well, let's finish.
People are asking. I said about the Albanian girls, and you brought up we don't go looking for girls to kiss and hug, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them. In fact, there's too much right with them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? They're very respectful and traditional, which is a wonderful thing to see, but they won't even look at us. We'll walk by and just be like, how you doing? And they just laser-eyed straight in front of them.
Yeah,
you know?
like Justin Bieber could be walking down the street
don't
and
care.
they wouldn't even look up to see him because they're just so, it's the respecting, it's morals. And I think it also has a little bit to do with the traditional ways of like shotgun weddings and stuff, shotgun marriage.
No, but
why is that? I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. I'm just curious. You know,
Guns go off?
No, why does it work like that with relationships?
What do you mean by shotguns?
Like when they arranged marriages.
It's called a shotgun
That
wedding.
don't really happen anymore.
Isn't that a Muslim? Is that mostly a Muslim thing?
It happens.
It's predominantly a Muslim country.
It's more of a Muslim thing.
Where you ask permission and then they...
Yeah, but I don't think they have that. Now everyone lets their daughters date or sisters date, and they don't want... That arranged shit don't work no more. Back then, they had no choice but to make it arranged.
Wouldn't the dad of the groom trade, like, I'll give you 14 cows, 6 pigeons, and 8 pigs in exchange for the marriage?
So when you do get married through the Islamic way, like you get certified that way, you like if your wife asks for $50,000, like if you guys get divorced, you owe her $50,000. Back in the days, it was like sheeps and all that shit.
Yeah, you can't do it cheap no
more.
I
think mine was like $5 just to do it when I got married.
$5?
Yeah, my wife didn't. She didn't. It was just. You have to do it. Yeah, it's right in the Islamic in Islam. When you get married by the Uj, by the Jamoy, you have to like if you God forbid you get divorced. I know we did in America. I don't know about out here.
He just knows where the casino is, dude. He doesn't have an answer for this question.
Yeah, it's something like that. He's talking about back in the day how people would like trade sheeps and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, it's like buying your wife basically.
Yeah, with sheep.
Yeah.
Trading them with sheep.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they keep their head down, because they know they ain't got no sheep.
How do
you know what I'm saying?
I told you to get
How do you even
sheep.
get to... I know, bro. How am I going to put sheep? Walk up to a girl in the street, yo, I got sheep.
I got a bunch of sheep back in the hotel.
I'm curious how you even get to the point of arranging the marriage. Like, what do you just find a guy in the street? Yo, bro, you got any daughters? You got any...
No, it's the families know each other.
Those days are over, bro. Those days are really over. Girls have morals.
I'm not talking about even now. Like back then, how did they arrange it?
Families
neighbors,
knew each other. Yeah,
you see those
people in their village.
You see Noisy?
Facebook?
Yeah.
You see all those dead blocks that all the houses are next to each other.
Yeah.
Like, fucking a girl from a house that's 4 houses away probably married a kid like that. They all know each other. Back in the days, they walked miles to go to school, and it was all one school, and everybody knew. I don't know.
You think you could beat me in a fight?
Knock you right out, brother.
Do you think... what's the deal with Albanians? Why are they so...
Because we're the best. We're Illyrian. Our
Confident.
Illyrian bloodline.
Our bloodline is unmatched.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's your background in fighting? Where do you get your skills?
I'm undefeated.
He had 956 on the punching bag.
Yeah. We have morals. You see the hospitality these guys gave us today?
Mm-hmm. Incredible.
He was just you was getting so mad that he wasn't letting you talk. You wouldn't let him finish his sentence.
One part. Well, no one's gonna be surprised.
I don't know. Mike goes. All right. They didn't get the food. We gotta go.
Well, first of all, I will say this. He hijacked my story. I was telling a story about the Ibiza bodyguards, and he took it over, and then I couldn't get back in. But I agree with you. But that has nothing to do with
Mike
the
was getting so mad
hospitality.
because he was looking at me, and then he was
I
trying
looked
to
at
talk.
him. He goes like this.
Yeah.
So I just let him go. He went for a while, bro. But the hospitality here is incredible. A lot of these countries over there, especially, like, honestly, I'm just saying it, the Arabic hospitality, a lot of times it's like unending. Like it's just they want to go out of their way, and I don't even know if this is a predominantly Arabic country, right?
No, I mean Tirana, not really, right? The Islam community is not big here, is it? It's probably like 70%.
Yeah. But anyways, what I'm getting at is when I go to the Middle East, it's the same way. Like people, they just go out of like hospitality like you would never see it in America. They pick you up. Don't worry about anything. We're handling everything for you. And it's been like that the whole time.
Get some cows and walk them through the streets. That's actually not a bad idea because nobody will even look at you. But if you got a cow walking down the street, that'll probably get some eyes. Fuck Mike Majlak. Everybody chill out. Stop being mean to Mike. That was a nice story. You're just complimenting the hospitality.
No, just let people be mean, dude.
No, it's nice. Mike's here doing this on his Albanian vacation.
I just hate the camera.
So last night we hit the casino because there's one in our hotel. We just went in there to play light. They give you some money when you go in. They give you a little bonus to start playing with.
$10, right?
These guys did great. It didn't go so well for me. So I went upstairs and I was like, you know what? Nothing's going good. I got to do a podcast tomorrow. How can this possibly turn into a good trip? And I started praying to God. I hadn't prayed in like probably 30 years. I hadn't prayed. And I was sitting there last night like, please God, give me some way to change my mood and have this trip turn into a good trip and we get a good podcast tomorrow. And I was like, because I never pray to God, so I was like, now that I'm here doing this, what do I actually want, you know? Yeah. And I just wish to have I just wish to have my career go good and do good with what I'm recording here, and like just be a good person and spread a good message online. You know, that's what I was talking about Drake, because he does the opposite of that. He just wants to fucking talk shit to people and brag about stuff. But I was like, I don't want to do that. And then Shaban texted me. He's like, yo, I just won a crazy amount of money. I don't want to say how much. And he's like, everybody who lost money, I'm paying off their debts.
Yeah.
So God sent this guy back
God did it, yeah.
to do
Unfortunately,
that.
Mike won money too. Mike didn't text
Mike
me, right?
I didn't get anything, but I would have been praying.
You won money.
No, I won money. Yeah.
But that's such a cool thing to do, because like you're on a trip together. I don't even want the money. I'm not even gonna take it.
We've been doing this for fucking 20 years. We would go gamble and whoever
But
won.
that's not even
I mean,
on
you're from
video,
Connecticut,
bro.
so
That's
you don't have
nothing.
friends like
Shaban
that,
don't even
right?
have an
What do you mean? We have
Instagram.
one
You
of the
don't
biggest casinos in the world.
He don't
I know,
have
but if
nothing.
you and your friends.
He just did it off like, I want my boys to be happy and enjoy Albania. That's the hospitality. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, and we're going right back tonight.
Bro,
Come back
watching
up.
Gantz like monitor you while you were gambling, it was so funny. You had to keep slipping them chips. And bro, you guys, if you're watching this from home, I don't care where you're watching this from, wherever you're watching this from right now, this dude is like the real life version of like what you see from like an Aiden Ross stream. Like he puts like crazy amounts of money on like certain numbers. So like he'll put like 500, 1,000, 1,500 on like one number. It pays like
If you hit that, you win a car,
$60,000 if you hit it, right? But so he won't hit for a couple, and his amount, his bankroll will plummet
It'll
and will
start
be so
dwindling,
low. And I'll be looking at it, just be ripping the vape like crazy, just ripping the vape. And then out of nowhere, it'll be like 24, and he'll just go, you fuck yeah, and start flipping out.
Remember that one?
Yeah, we hit a couple huge ones, and they'll give you a stack like this. And, and then a bunch of Albanians will come gather around and be like, cheese bush, CA, cheese bush. And they'll start asking like what's going on. And then did you see those couple out of place Israelis that were in there last night? Where did they come from?
Commented on my chain.
I know.
Yeah. I said to them,
it's a very nice chain of there. I can't even say the right language. But they came up to me too. They were like, Mike, please gamble with us. And then I played like two hands, lost both of them.
But is that the kids that made you come up? You couldn't lose at that table.
Nah, it was the opposite.
Different fans?
Oh, actually, yeah. Then I went back to it again, and I couldn't lose.
Blackjack with Jeff while he was getting a massage, and he was just fucking telling everybody to get away from
the
him.
masseuse was into him, bro.
He was looking at me like this. He's like,
She was every time I'd walk over, she kept getting lower. One time I walked over, she was palming his ass cheeks, bro.
Bro, she rubbed my ass.
Yeah.
She rubbed my ass, my hair. She's like, oh, you have such nice hair. That sounded Asian.
She was Asian.
Yeah,
she was
Asian.
palming it. I walked over one time, she was palming his ass cheeks. The next time I came over, she was rubbing his eyes. I was like, bro, he's gonna get pink eye from the Albanian casino.
She went down to my ass, and then she started rubbing my eyes. My eyes are so itchy today.
Yeah, he's got pink eye.
I thought it was allergies, but it might actually be pink eye from my own shit. All right, guys, real quick. Today's episode is sponsored by Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names like Jeff's Barbershop. That's right, I started my own business using Shopify. I would never be able to build a website, fill orders, have customer service without Shopify. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. Best yet, Shopify is your e-commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. Yeah, that's right. They got 24/7 customer support for you. Start your business with Shopify, and it's like you got a whole business team behind you just helping you figure everything out. It's time to turn those what ifs into cha-ching with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/JeffFM. That's shopify.com/JeffFM. Shopify.com/JeffFM. Get into the corporate world. Use Shopify. Tell them we sent you. All right, let's get back on with the episode. Speaking of shit, I have a question in my notes here, Mike. Would you rather eat your own shit or shit from a hot girl?
what the fuck kind of question is that?
This is the conversation we were
It
having
just would.
yesterday.
I can't give you like
save your life. You're gonna die. And
well, do I get to know what? Do I know? In this experiment, do I get to know what I ate earlier?
Who would the girl be?
Do I get to know what I'd eaten recently?
Yeah.
Like, remember I had those 10 sausage links today?
Yeah.
Like, would it be a 10 sausage link day? Because I'm going to take the girl's poop every time.
It's random. It's
Kosovo
random.
sausage today, or that was a fake?
No, I swear to you, I had 10
Who
sausage
would be a girl
links.
that would be acceptable for you?
Hold on.
Like Sydney Sweeney or something? Do you like her?
Why do you bring her up? No.
I don't know. I'm just thinking, who would be a girl?
I don't know.
Not some Instagram girl.
You want me on stream right now to say what girl's poop I would eat?
We can edit it out.
No, you can't.
Bro, just
Why? Bro, look at this sausage I ate today. Bro, I ate. So this place, there's this guy.
Can you just finish the thought so we have
Hold
it for,
on
in
a
case
sec.
you want to
Stop
clip
talking
it or
about
something?
this. It looks like I'm showing him poop. Listen.
I know, that's...
There's a guy in Tirana.
Yeah.
He just runs a little grill, and you get to choose how many sausages you want, and they're 400 left, which is 40 cents. They're 40 cents per sausage. You just get a bunch of sausage and a piece of bread. That's all he sells. No drinks, no salad, no sides. Just sausage and bread.
Look, I got one topic I want to discuss here. Jorge Masvidal just recently got Turkish hairline surgery. Mike, you're familiar with that?
Did you do it
Yes.
from the same person you went to?
No, I don't think so.
Bro, this guy, so I know you boys with Jorge. He's a cool dude, but
Yeah.
his hairline that he got is
it was
way
so
too low.
far down.
It's way too
He looks
low.
like Eddie Munster from Addams Family.
Look at this. You have the same picture like this too. This one. Why would they do it so low? What do you...
Look at Eddie Munster, Jeff. look at Eddie Munster.
Yeah,
He looks exactly like Eddie Munster, bro, from the Addams Family.
I thank God you pulled up that picture because nobody would know who Eddie Munster is. Look, Mike has a similar picture to this, but he went all the way down on the forehead.
Mike, did you make money off that?
I made a tremendous amount of money off.
He probably went there and used
off my
Mike's
hair
promo
surgery,
code.
Yeah.
That's,
No, off him or no. You know they got mad at me, by the way,
Why?
because I said the number that I made, and they were like, "You can't say that."
But you didn't do nothing wrong. You got them business.
No, I know, but I guess
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be like so outspoken
It
about
looks
it. I
like
guess.
you if you got fat.
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, if I got
Oh, a glue
fat,
back?
you're saying my hairline's naturally like a small boxed out forehead
just
like that?
The whole facial.
Nick, can you cut your hair? I'll give you $1,000.
For
Bick
how-
it.
for what?
Bick it.
Shave it, yeah.
1,500.
That's a lot of money.
Euros.
1,500 euros. That's like 1,800
No,
bucks.
like
you
number
could live
two.
you could live for a year in Tirana with that.
Number 2.
Off 1,800.
And I might give you 1,800 if you shave the beard. The mustache.
Well, I can't shave the mustache if I go there.
Alright, so
Yo, the White House card's coming up. Mike, are you going?
We're doing shows there.
Are you going to the actual event or are you going to watch it from the free place down the street with all the fans? Are you going to the actual...
I'd rather go to the one with the fans.
Are you going to the actual White House though, or no?
Yeah, I'm going to
You
the
are?
fight, yeah.
I thought those seats were just for the military.
I think they're going to have us be in the military for that week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're actually have to go. We have to join up for that 1 week, and then we do podcasts and watch the fight.
oh, yeah. You
So-
excited?
No,
You gonna say no?
no, I don't really care. I'm way more excited for the Aiden Ross card this weekend. Bob Menry versus Johnny Manziel.
Oh yeah, let's talk about
That is
that.
the most. Bro, Johnny Manziel is gonna fucking destroy Bob Menry, bro.
What's the odds on that fight?
It's funny. It's actually really entertaining.
And well, the
seeing them.
funniest thing about it is Bob Menry's low key been like training
No, he hasn't.
a little bit.
I watched.
No, I'm telling you, but Manziel has not done anything.
You know how
bro.
UFC does the embedded vlogs and they like
Yeah.
show the fighters like going to camp and shit? It's just Bob going to Vegas, just beating up with people at bars and like, yo, you know how to fight? You want to come train with me? He's like, I'm putting together a team. The
Bro, he was
fight's in a
smoking a
week.
vape the other
He was
day.
smoking a vape doing the interview with Aiden. It's so stupid. It's so funny, but like, how is the fight even going to play out? They're both. I mean, Johnny was an actual athlete, but Bob's going to gas out in 30 seconds.
Are we
He's
going
not
to
gonna be able
that?
Fight.
Are we going?
I mean,
I'm
bro,
down
I
to
have
go,
to
but
fly
it's-
straight. I have to fly basically straight to it. Bro, listen, tomorrow morning I'm waking up. I'm flying halfway across Europe, flying from Europe back to LA. I land in LA after being out here for 10 days and literally fly straight to Vegas.
Let me ask you a question.
For that.
If you missed that, would that be bad for you?
Yes.
I might fuck you over.
No,
tomorrow.
do not
Okay,
do that, bro.
I really might
I'll
fuck
go
you
over your
over.
head.
What are you doing there?
I'll go over your
Commentating?
head. Yes, I can. You
What
know
are you
who
doing?
we're
Are you
with today. You
commentating?
know who we were with today. That's over your head.
Are you
Might not be
commentating?
over his
What
head.
are you doing there? Just
Well,
go.
I'm going to the enhanced games.
What's that?
Oh, that's sick.
The steroid
Oh, the
legal,
steroid, yeah.
or like enhanced drug enhancement, whatever legal.
Yeah,
event.
so you could do steroids or use like things that give you a little edge up on the competition.
with the mountain, Thor Borgerson.
Do they do fights in the
No,
enhanced games?
it's weightlifting and swimming.
Did you guys ever watch that thing where people run into each other, knock each other
Yeah.
out? What the fuck is that?
It's insane, bro.
What are you talking about?
The world just becomes so violent. Everyone just wants to beat each other up all the
spear
time.
each other with their shoulders.
What?
Well, you've seen that, Mike. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
of
talking about.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just run at each other full speed. You've never seen it?
No.
Where two people stand at the end of like a long strip and they run at each other with a rugby ball full speed and then just run dead into
Like
each other.
sumo wrestling?
in a weird way. Yeah, kind of, dude.
That's pretty cool.
What do you guys think about?
The new Drake album, fire.
I didn't even listen to it.
Well, you listened to it in the car a little bit today.
I wasn't paying attention.
What a
I was
freaking
texting
album,
driving.
dude. What a Janice STFU is a fire song.
What are your thoughts on Spencer Pratt running for the California mayor? I think he's pretty sick.
I like him. I don't know. I haven't done enough to compare the policies yet. I like his passion for the project. I like that he wants to clean up the streets. My question is, I'm just genuinely curious if anyone actually is able to stick by their campaign promises. Like,
Well, I
it's
think
really
his
easy
promise
to,
is just like his house got burned down in a fire and the government didn't do anything to help the people that
yeah,
lost
and
their
that's
houses.
somehow going to handle the homeless
and
crisis.
somehow he's going to
Yeah.
also save, fix all the homeless in tents, knock down all their tents.
It's like,
But
dude,
he's doing
remember
rap songs
how
about it. He's starting beef with the other politicians.
It's like,
I
remember
think.
how Trump ran on like all the Epstein files and like all the tariffs. Now the tariffs are getting paid. I got to get paid back 160 million. He's just not going to get investigated by the IRS. I
Yeah.
just,
You want to talk bad about him when you go into the White House?
I'm not talking bad about him. I'm just saying those are a couple things he didn't do. Not all campaign promises come true.
Yeah.
You should run for president for Staten Island. Do they have that?
President
I was thinking
of
about
Staten Island?
borough president. Yeah, you could be the borough president. I could probably make that one just based off of
There
like.
goes your new career, right, Mike?
Oh,
Borough president of Staten Island.
I think
Jeff, that would be.
I think
No,
we're all
you should
gonna
go into
eventually go.
corporate.
We're gonna all eventually go into politics after this. Like after,
No,
like
we're
what we were
not.
talking about
No,
when
we're not.
social media is
I
done.
assure you we're not, dude.
I'm definitely not.
No, we're
I
not.
can't.
Yeah,
no
we're not.
way.
I'm
I
not
don't.
doing
I
that
wouldn't even
politics.
want to.
I hate politics. I don't like politics, bro, at all. I just wish, honestly, I'd like to plunge the American people back under the rule of communism, if possible. I think I'm going to be honest. I think that the collective American intelligence is so low that we can't govern ourselves. I think we need a dictator, bro.
Don't we already have one? Pretty much.
We have a democracy, a republic, technically.
I think it's going.
We're just
in
the
that
people are
direction.
just too stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think it's working. I don't think the experiment's working. I think we got to go back to like a what's his name? Like look at the crime rate in Dubai. 0%. You can leave your wallet and your phone and your keys, your car, everything. Nothing would ever happen.
Punishment is very harsh over there.
Yeah, dude. You steal, they cut your hand off.
I love how the crime is zero, but somehow Cody fucking got arrested in Dubai.
Did Cody get arrested in Dubai?
What did he do? They robbed him or some shit, right?
Yeah, but he got arrested for speeding tickets. He was just driving down a highway that had a bunch of speeding cameras, and he racked up like $6,000 in tickets, and just left them for years, and they just piled up. And then when he traveled, they caught him. He's like, "You owe us $20,000."
No, the fucking cameras got me.
Yeah.
What do you fucking mean the cameras got me? Where is Cody right now?
I don't know. I
Paris,
canip keep up.
Paris, I was talking to him earlier. No, Liam's in Paris, right?
Why don't we take some questions from the chat?
Yeah, yo, chat.
Yo, chat, if you're watching this right now, here's a question from Fuck J Boyce.
You know who that is? You know that's like.
Why would someone have that be their name?
And it's such a funny random character.
Did you see Mike getting dissed on your Reddit?
No, what happened on Reddit? Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up and check it out.
Mike, can you gift me a sub? All right, I'm gonna try it. Here we go.
Mike, what are your thoughts on me going into the streaming world? Do you think I got potential for it? I think I'm gonna be great once we start trying.
I think you should go into corporate, dude. Mike, what's your thoughts generally? Ooh, good question from Amara. Yes. What are my thoughts generally?
Who's that?
Have you ever seen a hamster?
You know,
That's Fuck J Boys, I think. Hold up.
that's Oscar, bro.
No, I just saw this picture. Fuck J Boys posted a selfie on Reddit, and he looks just like a young Oscar. I actually thought that was a young
Is
Oscar.
it Oscar or is it
That
J
is
Boyce?
Oscar.
That's not Oscar. It looks just like him.
No,
How
that's
crazy is
Oscar,
that?
bro.
That's Oscar, bro.
That's 100%
That's
Oscar.
Oscar back in the day.
It's not. Maybe he's fucking with us. Jeff, I don't care about the lawsuit. If it brings you peace, I support you. N-word. I'm not black.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that word?
I mean, you could do whatever you want.
Okay,
you don't
here's
have
a question
Instagram.
from
You could,
Lamerson Bedgirly Jr. Mike, are you still hitting the gym? That sounds like a loaded question. Are you insinuating that I look like I haven't been? Maybe I haven't been as much lately. I don't know.
Should we do those pedophile catching streams? What do you think of those? You think those are good?
I feel like that.
Entertaining?
I feel like that side of the. I think it's already cornered by Gideon. Gideon runs that.
No,
side.
by Tally. You like those streams?
Anybody got any really insightful questions?
Oh yeah, he does that. He smacks them. Right?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Someone assign Mike an Albanian name. What's the most popular name in Albania? Give me one.
I don't even know who.
Lorik.
Lorik.
Lorik?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Loric.
Loric. L-O-R-I-C?
I got one.
Okay.
Bunion feet.
Oh, Bunion
Bunion
feet.
feet.
How do you say
Albanian.
Bunion foot.
Jamal.
Jamal?
Chimad.
How do you say bunion in
I don't know.
Albanian?
There's no word for bunion.
Okay, Jamal Bunion feet.
All right, real quick, today's episode sponsored by Hims. If something's been off in the bedroom, you're not the only one. A lot of guys wait longer than they need to take action. The difference now, getting real treatment is simple. And through Hims, it's 100% online. None of those awkward doctor visits when you go in there like, hey, doc, my don't work no more. Or you go to the pharmacy and they call your name out. Hey, Mike, come down and pick your erectile dysfunction meds up at the pharmacy aisle. None of that. It's all online, completely discreet, and it ships directly to your door in discreet packaging. Hims connects you with licensed healthcare providers online, giving you simple access to legitimate ED treatment, weight loss, hair loss treatments. We got you covered. Just complete a simple online intake and a provider will review your information to determine if treatment is right for you. It's straightforward, transparent, and designed to make getting care feel easy. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/JeffFM. That's hims.com/JeffFM for your free online visit. Thank you, Hims, for sponsoring this. Now let's get back on with the show.
Thoughts on Shane Gillis as host for the Kevin Hart roast and Chelsea Handler's response?
Good question.
Dude, I'm going to be honest, man. Those roasts are so crazy. Like the fact that this one was crazy. The stuff that they say, like the stuff that they said about Chelsea and Epstein, and Chelsea then said about them, and like, it's just really actually nuts. And then did you see Chelsea Handler, what she said on that podcast?
No.
About the whole situation?
No.
She basically said that like, there's no room for there's no room for like the level of racism that they like put out, and they're like super racist and like jokes like that shouldn't exist. She like went really hard on Shane and Tony.
But didn't she also have wild jokes like that?
Yeah, but they weren't like racist, like quote unquote.
But those
racist.
jokes, a lot of those jokes, they don't even write them. They're written for them by Netflix people that are saying like, be racist. We want you to be more racist. Because you know what that does? It ups the ratings, ups the viewership. The roast got more views than the fight, the Ronda Rousey fight.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. It's really, the world nowadays is really easy. Mm-hmm. The more fucked up shit you say, the easier it is to win. Mm-hmm. And everyone knows that, okay? The meaner you can get, the more gambling, the more porn you could slip into stuff, the easier life gets for you.
I don't know. I think it's just being...
No, hold on a second. I'm not being a proponent of this. I'm just giving you the real... Like, bro, how many people have we seen recently, their like careers in trouble, and they just flip it and they're like, dude, I'm gonna just go full anti-Jew now. No, just full anti-Jew. And their numbers go fucking skyrocket, bro.
Yeah.
If you just simply cover a hot button topic, whether it's the Jews, black people, this thing, that thing, whatever, if you just get involved with a hot button topic like that, you're gonna win automatically. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna further divide, then they're gonna give you a steak deal, you'll start pumping some steak out, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the recipe for so many streamers. Like, yo, how do we get people mad, further embroil the world? I just like to show people meatballs. I'm like, yo, these are I got these meatballs today.
So
you know what I'm saying? They were 40 cents. They were 400 leks. You can get these meatball and bread from this guy in Tirana Square.
That's all he sells.
And I got burgers too. Most of my content has to deal with beef. In some way, it has to deal with beef, but not the beef between the Jews and the Palestinians. Real beef, like ground beef. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't want me to talk anymore? I forgot.
No, listen.
Why would you talk on a podcast?
No, I just wanted to say something about what you're talking about.
Let's draw a picture.
Listen, what I think it is,
let's draw a
Mike,
picture, bro.
I think you could be however you are, like how we're all hanging out together and saying crazy shit. I think it's just the authenticity, unedited, unfiltered shit nowadays. Like your picture that you posted, the AI photo that you put up with the eagle on Instagram. We'll put it up there, Oscar.
No, it's not AI. It's just added shoes because
if it's still available, he might have archived it by now.
It's just added shoes.
But see, you're thinking about why the fuck isn't this picture doing well? Because it's too. It's easy it's accessible because anybody could get an eagle. Just ask ChatGPT to put an eagle on my fucking arm, you know? Look at the roast, why the roast was so good. I liked Shane's parts because he was like not even going off script, like it wasn't even scripted stuff. He was like, all right, what the fuck, like just all right, fuck that guy. That guy fucking sucked. Shane was the coolest because he was actually just being himself. It wasn't that scripted, like going up there and just delivering jokes, reading them off the I mean, they all had the teleprompter, but you just gotta keep it real, bro. You just gotta not give a fuck. Everything's not gonna be perfect. Sometimes we're gonna do streams in a hotel in Albania, podcast sitting on a flag and get things wrong. But people like that, you know. People love.
See,
that.
if I wear this, bro, I'll say anything about any topic, bro.
Do it. Teach
You know what I'm
You
saying?
should have walked out and walked back in like that. Nobody.
No, with a different hat on.
Yeah, nobody.
And then no one would be able to prove that it was me talking about Benjamin Netanyahu's offenses. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I can just say anything I want at that point. But I don't want to talk about that. If I want to talk about the shit I want to talk about, I'm telling you right now, it's sandwiches.
You know, my
It's sandwiches. I do like girls. I like gambling, but I don't like to promote it because I don't think it's healthy for people to. I think it's going to be the next big epidemic. I'll just say it straight out. That's why I don't take casino contracts anymore. I would maybe promote sports, but I haven't been recently because I don't think it's healthy. Look what it does to us. We're degenerates. I don't want people to end up like that, you know?
Who was your least favorite in the roast? Who was the worst, do you think?
I didn't watch it. I just saw
Oh,
clips.
you didn't watch it?
No, so I don't consume content.
Okay.
I haven't even seen it. Like, for example, that movie that they made, the movie Obsession, with that tiny budget. I might watch that.
Well,
because they made it with such a small budget.
My favorite joke was that black lady, the Christian comedian, where she was like, Shane, I know you want to fuck me. I know you want this pussy. You want to hit this pussy harder than you and all your friends did at the Capitol on January 6th. It's such a random fucking stupid ass joke. But that shit was the best one, I think. That one.
I have no idea.
Hiding his face so he doesn't lose sponsors.
Spencer's.
Spencer's.
Jets undefeated in.
Okay, the James Charles Spirit Airlines was nuts. That's one thing I was tracking. That was crazy. Why does he just continuously do shit like that?
What did he do? He went on a rant about
No,
how
the lady
people...
messaged him. A lady messaged him and said, like, I guess I just lost my job at Spirit Airlines, like, in the disclosure, like, probably either, asking for money or something like that. And he just aired her out. He just fully fucking aired her out, bro. What
do you think? People were going to get behind him? Like, yeah, shut the fuck up. You lost your job. Haha.
Boo. Like, are you insane? Like, dude, here's the thing about people like that. Like, there's no world where anybody with any kind of, like, empathy in life would make that mistake. Like, people make mistakes in life. But imagine seeing someone who's actually hurting, really going through it, and airing them out online.
Yeah.
That is there's no coming back.
If I made a video
there's
like
no
that
coming
and
back.
I thought I was killing it, like, yo, this fucking dumbass Spirit Airline employee, fucking, you lost your job, haha. Would you message me and be like, yo, that was a bad take?
No, I just probably wouldn't
Take
talk
that
to you.
down.
I probably wouldn't talk. But no, here's the thing. You would never do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not.
Like, we make different mistakes. I'm not saying I make a million mistakes. I made a million mistakes in life.
Yeah.
But bro, the idea that you would take someone's like real downturn in life, like if that person messaged me, it's either two options: either actually break them off or just give them words of like encouragement.
Yeah.
The idea of just airing someone out like that is crazy. That is crazy, bro. That doesn't make
Imagine
any
you
sense.
ask Mike for money, he responds, but then he just gives you words of encouragement.
I have done it. I usually do that. Bro, I don't have endless amounts of money. But I talk to people all the time. I get a million messages every day.
You've been good lately. You've been a lot more generous off camera. Yeah, it's been nice.
You wanted to give those ladies $100?
Bro, I've been doing that for my entire career. Why is it more now? I always do that,
But
bro.
your friend Jeff lost money. You didn't want to give it to him while he was miserable in the casino last night?
No, because do you want to know why? Do you want to know why I didn't want to do that? Because I didn't stop doing heroin until they took away my car, my credit card, all that. If every time he loses a couple grand at the casino, you give it back to him. He's just going to keep losing money at the casino.
Because you told me? No, that's not what I was thinking. So I kept gambling.
Dude, James Boyce is crazy, bro. This dude's a spice ball. Have you guys ever flown Spirit? I'll be honest. I have never flown Spirit or Frontier.
Our first time going to Miami, we flew Spirit. We were like,
let's talk about that. Our early move to Miami. When I moved down there, and you were like, "Yo, what the fuck are you gonna even do down there? You just like, you're just gonna go?"
Yeah, bro, he just woke up out of nowhere. He was like, "Yo, I'm going to Florida." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to Florida, and I'm out." Like
were you talking shit on me in the beginning?
Yeah,
like, this kid's fucking
kid.
stupid, this dumbass.
Florida. Fuck you gonna do in Florida? You're gonna come back in a week.
Yeah.
Then I seen a U-Haul truck in front of his fucking apartment.
No, I didn't have a U-Haul.
Yeah, you had a box truck.
Down.
No, you had a box truck.
I didn't have no furniture.
Yeah, but you moved stuff to the furniture. You sold your furniture. There was a box truck in Springfield.
I sold like my TV and shit. I sold the gun.
Oh, you gave it to Nick or something, and Nick put it in the apartment. There was a box truck there.
Yeah.
I love how New York people say Florida.
How you supposed to say it?
Florida.
I say Florida.
Yeah, because you're from Connecticut.
Yo, Jeff told me one day he's moving to Florida.
Yeah.
He's moving to Florida.
So
we got a more important question.
Wait. No. I wanted to.
Because you told the story like 15, 20
I never told it on here. I want to talk about. So we used to go down to Miami for like quick little vacations. It was a 2-hour flight from New York, and Shaban would come down there. We would rent scooters, and we rented these scooters. It was a scam setup. Like they just rent you these scooters, hoping that you crash it, and they bill you for the whole scooter full price.
Yeah, so, scooter's like $2,000. They charge you like $3,000.
Yeah.
$4,000.
So we get these scooters. We start wheeling them, and I think my chain got caught on my beard or something, and I fell down and I broke my hand.
You had the black scooter. I had the yellow one.
Yeah. And I broke my hand, and we went back into the place. I had a cast on, and we started arguing with the guy. We're like, "Yo, I got this shit like this. I didn't crash this."
Mind you, the whole front is hanging off. We tried putting it back. It was perfectly fine. Once we got there, it started falling apart again.
Yeah. But so I broke my hand on the scooter, and then we're fighting, and I re-broke my hand on
you punched the wall.
I hit your knee. We were wrestling or something, and you broke my hand again. So now I'm in there with the cast on. The guy's like 100% you're paying for the scooter. I got your credit card already. It's not even negotiable.
Yeah.
You guys are fucked. So then we start fist fighting him in the store. I had one hand only. So it was mostly you just jumping him.
Down.
And then I still got billed for everything because he had my card. It didn't change nothing. We almost just added an arrest to it. Yeah, but you would come down and visit me a lot down there. And
what is that? How long ago was this?
This was like
18 years ago.
I was maybe 20.
No, you were younger than that.
19?
Yeah, 19. So you were 30, 37, 38?
36.
18, 17 years ago, yeah. Mike, you're 48, right?
48?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that far off, to be honest. Not 48 quite yet.
What did you think of kids from Connecticut? If you like met somebody from Connecticut when you were
soft.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, when I was young, you'd be like, "You're from Connecticut." I'm like, "Get this kid out of here."
For Staten Island for us,
turned it down.
For Staten Island for us, that's like being from Kentucky. It's like white trash.
Same,
like we're just like, oh, Staten Island smells. You know what I'm saying?
Connecticut.
Gross. All right, wait. Here, somebody had a question up here that I wanted to address.
What's going on back here? There's a party going on? Oh, it's a concert?
What's the best and the worst airline? Well, it's too late for that, I guess.
Spirit? We can go back to the Spirit Airlines
I would like to just quickly give a quick domestic discussion on the airlines. It's an important topic that I think people can use in their life, okay? Guys, I'll give you a quick rundown. You've got your bottom tier airline. Spirit doesn't exist anymore. Frontier. I'm not going to put Southwest in that category. It's actually a pretty reputable airline if you need to fly regional, Vegas to LA, for example, okay? You've got your mid-tier, I would consider mid-tiers like United, a couple other airlines in there, in Alaska, for example. And then you've got your top-tier airlines. I'll list them for you right now. Now, if you're going to be flying economy level, okay, I'm going to put Delta Airlines at number 1. Delta's number 1, okay? I'm going to put JetBlue at number 2, and I'm going to put American Airlines rounding out the top 3. Now, that changes a little bit if you're going to be flying first class. You're going to be flying first class. I'm going to give JetBlue Mint the absolute number 1 domestic first class. You've got really beautiful lay-flat seats, an incredible and extensive menu prepared by chefs. It's actually really good food. Put Delta 1 in second place for transcon flights and American in third. Now, the question is, how does JetBlue stay in the number 1 spot without lounges? Okay, it's nice to go when you go to a Delta lounge at LAX or JFK before a long flight. You could check in, you could eat some waffle fries. Okay, JetBlue does not have that, and that's a mark against them. But I still would give JetBlue the top spot. Now, you've got a whole different conversation when you get international. No, when you go international, it's a whole different story. Yeah. Now you're talking about the big 3: Emirates, Qatar Airways, and Singapore are the big 3 international. We don't have to get into all that now.
Have you flew Singapore?
I have.
I've never flown.
I have, but not in the first class. Not with the showers and the bedrooms, just business class. The Qatar Q suites, I would say go Singapore, Qatar, Emirates. And Emirates is a great airline.
When I took
but Qatar's incredible. The Q suite, it's called.
With the bathroom.
Yeah, it's insane. Insane. Just for you guys to have something to think about, you know? And a lot of these are objective. These aren't really subjective conversations. It's not an opinion thing.
I don't know what you got going on.
I don't know how that came out. That's
Yeah,
not
what the
even
fuck is this shit? Son James Charles would do.
That's not true. That's
So what do
not
you guys think? Did you guys speak about Albania?
First class, Mike doesn't know his audience. Guys, that's why I said economy first. I put first class in there because I think it's aspirational. I think you guys should know these things, okay? I would like to believe that Jeff's audience is an intelligent one, meaning if you're not flying first class right now, there's a damn good chance you're gonna be soon, okay? If you got people like these two as your role models, okay? He made fucking 20 new first class fights at the casino last night. Okay, and you can too if you use my code, guys. Over at no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
What are your thoughts on the new alien UFO files that just came out, Mike? Do you think it's actually real?
Sounds like there's an alien behind us right now in a huge ship.
What is that?
It's I know what it is. It's the Albania car show, like a big Albanian like exotic car show.
Did you see how many Chinese people were here yesterday?
No.
At the hotel?
No. Oh, I did see that.
Bro,
yeah.
there was fucking like 100 of them.
What's your favorite part about being Albanian, Shaban? What are you most proud of being Albanian?
My culture. Just everything.
Culture, bloodline, pure.
No bullshit, no fakeness, no...
Want to get on cast.
Hey!
Look at that. Look
Yes!
Oh, hell yeah. So say you're an Albanian girl and you don't want to be like respectful of yourself and you
What?
you want to be like a little fucking, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, he's gonna ask you where would that girl hang out?
No, I'm just curious.
no,
Like,
it's
what do
fine.
you do then? Do you?
Jeff don't look for that type of girl.
I don't want.
He's already told me he wants a girl to hug and
I
kiss
just want a nice
tonight.
hug and a kiss from a nice girl.
Wait,
That's
how
all I
long a
want.
hug?
Huh?
Like a full night?
And it's not about how long. It's just if it's genuine or not. If it's a real hug, you know? Because the girls you mess with, you're not like you could have a good time with them, but you're not going to get what I'm looking for—a nice hug.
Jeff, I'm gonna be honest with you. You've probably had sex with like 5 girls in the time since I had sex with the last one girl that I've had sex with. So you always play this act.
That's not true. Don't put that out there. I genuinely been.
You could act.
Celibate.
At some point, I'm gonna have to back myself up because that's a fact.
You've been.
I haven't had sex in like a month and a half.
You haven't.
I've gotten head. That's usually like that doesn't count. I'll be honest. That's like my thing, bro. It keeps the just things more relaxed, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, dude. It feels less important.
Shaban and Cody should start a crypto coin.
Oh, crypto coins, please. Please.
What's a good story we could talk about from our childhood that we never told online yet? Let's tell a dirt bike story. No more fight stories. Let's do a dirt bike
This
story.
might have to be getting close to the.
Yeah,
we're coming up on the
yeah.
hour mark, and we got to get to this burger review.
Okay, that's
should we
perfect.
tell people where we're going to be in Albania?
We started like 7 minutes late, so actually no, we'll be all right. Let's just go to an hour and we're good.
No, it's fine. I'm not rushing us out.
We don't need him here. He's been talking about himself the whole time.
No, hold on a second. That's not what I'm saying. What?
No, that
I was talking about airlines. I didn't mention myself once.
That airline review is that was a good part of the show.
Dude, they told me they want to take notes
for that whole segment.
Dude.
Are we going to the Conor fight? That they were asking about that.
Oh, Connor's coming back.
You
I'm
think
excited
it's
for
true? You think
that.
he's really gonna come back?
I don't think we're gonna go. I think I got to.
That's what they're saying.
I think I got to stay home and stream that.
I don't think he's gonna do it. I just see him bailing out. You know, I just
100% he's doing it.
No, I don't think he's.
Bro,
doing
listen, Connor and I have a lot in common. We're on this.
Oh, here we go.
We have the same mindset right now. We both had a terrible accident in around 2020. He broke his leg right after my fucking accident. Copied me. Then he got addicted to drugs. Ruined his life and image. Copied me on that too. Then he went to Mexico, did ibogaine, did the psychedelic drugs to fix his brain and get his mindset back. And then he got back training, fixed himself up, got back in great shape just like me. Again, copying me all these things. Right after, like 2 weeks after. So right now, look at the fucking shape I'm in. Look at how I turned my life
You think
around.
you could beat Conor up?
You see that? See that? Was that like that 6 months ago? No, I was nearly dead. I was nearly fucking dead. But I came back. I've stuck to the plan. Right? I started believing in God. Connor did too. So now he's got the power of God in him. He's got the delusional confidence like you have. He thinks he could beat anybody in a fight for no reason at all. And that's what you need to have, though, if you're going to be a fighter. You're going to go in there and fight a guy that's trained just as long as you, is in just as good a shape as you, and has as much skill set as you. And you're supposed to just fucking... That's like a coin flip anyway, you know?
Yeah.
But you got to believe you're going to fucking win that fight. I think he's got that delusional confidence, and I think that with the power of ibogaine and all those psychedelics from Mexico, I think
Max Holloway puts him to sleep. I think Max needs one. He lost. He got knocked out.
It's true. It's a good matchup.
He got abused by Oliveira. He beat up Gaethje, and now he's coming back to war.
Listen, bro, the power. You know, you have anxiety and stuff. You talk about anxiety a lot.
Yeah.
That's what believing in God takes all that away. That's what I got from Mexico the most. Was like all my like, oh, what the fuck is gonna happen when I die and all that shit. What is it? Is this podcast gonna go good the next day? I'm praying to God. You know. Yeah. And it's all right.
You have to believe. You have to believe, bro, because you have to believe that believing in this idea that God has you and has your back comes very naturally to some people, and then it's actually the flip side to people that have anxiety. You believe that you're always doing God wrong. You're not living up to God's standards. You're sinning too much. You're doing this too much. You're not good enough. You feel like, in fact, the opposite. God's going to punish you. God's going to punish you. And so that's something like, even if you have a strong belief in God and even a connection to God, it's a belief set and a perspective that you have on your relationship with God that needs to change the most, because, and that's something that I struggle with and have to work on. You need to really believe that God loves you. God has your back no matter what. That you're a sinner. You're not the best person. You're not a perfect person, but you're doing the best you can, and you're getting better, and you're working on it, and that God has your back to get you to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
About yesterday, like, how the fuck did we get here?
And exactly.
Everything happens for a reason. God has a plan, and that's why I always try doing good, because good things just come.
100%.
And it doesn't even matter what religion you are. Like, he's Muslim, he's Jewish, I'm
not
Christian,
Jewish, bro.
And we all get along. Look at us all here on the table.
I'm a better Christian than you are. When's the last time you were in church?
Bro, I was praying last night.
I pray every single day. I prayed twice a day for the past 20 years.
And you guys were
without missing anything. I literally am in church.
Bacon. This guy.
I do eat bacon. It's not against Christian religion.
Can you guys tell them what you guys did to me at the restaurant?
We forced him to eat bacon.
No, that's not true. We ordered a dish that had chorizo in it, and he accidentally ate it, and he was like, "Wow, that dish is delicious. What's in it?" And we were like, "Well, you fucked."
I didn't sleep all night.
But you know how like sometimes you'll like do like these lighthearted sins and stuff, like have a little bacon or something like that, or you have an intrusive thought like, I want to suck dick right now when you say things like that. Like when you're driving in the car, when you blurt things like that out. Doesn't he do that every 10 minutes? Yo, let me see a dick. Let me see a dick. He just says wild shit like that.
I've never heard him say that. It's crazy that you're saying that. Right?
All right, whatever. I don't care, bro.
No, that's all right.
I'll just record him later. I'll just record him later and get it. I'll sneak it. He does it every 10 minutes.
All right, guys, if you're watching this from home right now, wherever you are, if you're in Albania, if you're in Albany, New York, okay, which is a end product of Albania, Albany. God does love you. By the way, we love you. Keep those messages flowing. Stay positive. If you're going through a hard time right now, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Get into business.
Keep going straight.
Go the corporate
And if everything goes downhill for you as a content creator or whatever else you're doing, get your ass into the corporate world.
Or stream catching pedophiles. Just
whatever
pretend you're a 14-year-old kid, DM some guys, and meet up with them and film it. Start streaming.
Guys, we'll see you.
Just do good.
Christ is King. If you're Christian, I guess, I don't know how would you say that, because I'm next to someone who doesn't believe. Forget it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this week's Night Shift, guys. We're clocking out.
Guys, Pomade's back in stock. Albania, we love you. Yeah, hold on. Let me clarify that. Pomade's is the last one, and the only pomade we have here is in Albania right now. Look at this beauty. Look at that.
Guys, if I had hair, this would be the first product I would look to put in my hair, okay? This is Jeff's Barbershop. It smells... Let me take the top off it.
I've been sick of hearing about it because the demand for this product has been insane. I had nothing.
Do they all come with these pre-drilled little vag in there?
No, that's a custom one. That's
look at that fucking. As you can tell,
I was going nuts here, and everybody asked for this every time I talked about the Barbershop brand. So that's why I'm starting back up. The Barbershop is finally back in stock, and you have access to it.
And as you know, if you order it, every purchase comes with a vial of Jeff's hair.
That's right.
That you'll get with your purchase. Jeff's hair.
Only the special ones.
Only the special ones. And these are actually Jeff's pubes. So you'll get a vial of Jeff's pubes with your purchase by using code Jeff'sPubes10 at Jeff'sHairBarbershop.com. Guys,
all right, we'll be back in
Assalamu alaikum.
We'll be back in this. We'll be back in the States never. We're Albanian now for life.
You know what alhamdulillah means, right?
Yeah, God is great. No, it means thank you, God. Sorry.
Alhamdulillah, Allah Akbar. I used to think that was a bad thing because
the 9/11, we get
9/11, but it's
It's
okay.
the best thing.
Yo, peace.
Every day you wake up, you gotta say alhamdulillah.
Don't forget Albania for the summer, baby. July and August. If you get a chance to get down to the Green Coast, go for it. We love you guys. Stay up.
Yo, thanks for watching Jeff FM. We just had this firework display set up by Albanians.
For you.
Just for us. The hospitality here is insane. I can't believe they did this whole fireworks show just for our podcast. We love you, Albania. We'll see you next week from
Albania.
I'm Deber, bro. America, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. We'll figure it out.